The Hong Kong government, judging this initiative as highly successful, now heavily funds it. The Moving Poetry Project, which you can find online, currently runs workshops to which Hong Kong parents pay high fees, extremely high fees, to have their children admitted. In keeping with my usual pedagogical principles, I don't approve of the high fees, by the way, I put together a collection of some of these children's poems in an edited volume called Moving Poetry, bringing on board a co-editor and persuading Hong Kong University Press to take the risk of publishing it. According to the Cognitive Science Studies on Creativity, these kinds of publications, whether by Hong Kong children for Hong Kong children or by Asian writers for Asian children, are a necessary part of the social dynamic of creativity, encompassing the motivated individual, the social institutions and communities that offer the traditions and means in which individual works are produced, and the products that establish this creativity as a recognized social value and achievement. I'll end with sharing some of the published poems by Hong Kong children and university students in which their Asian identities are inextricably linked with the forms and images in which they are expressed. And you have the handout, so you might want to look at some of them. 20-year-old then, Akina Lam, shows us during, quote, a visit to the cemetery at Chung Yung Festival, the title of a poem, and I'll just read a stanza there. Paying respect to ancestors, eyes sullen, mouths muted, everyone chokes in need of fresh air as the paper offerings and incense burn. Families next to the grey graves eat roast pork, talk to their mobiles, on their mobiles. And 14-year-old Serena Wong from the True Light Middle School writes in a haiku about the birds that Hong Kong flat dwellers keep in cages to bring them closer to nature, in which they take out for walks in the cages on Sundays. And I quote her haiku, I look at the bird looks at me. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? So, that these forms and images are undeniably Anglophone in no way muffles their Asian voices. In fact, I would argue that Anglophone memes and the English language itself are like the comforts in the cabin and the apples in the hold that the ship sailing into the port of Hong Kong brought to Asian children once upon a time. Thank you. I also have copies of my first children's novel. I brought a few copies, so those of you who might want to look at them or pick one, you're welcome to them.